Welcome to another episode of That May Be the Chancellor. One of our highest priorities at UC Davis is for every graduate to leave with a job in hand or plans for graduate school. Most of us spend most of our waking hours at work. That's why it's important for students to invest time and energy learning about the variety of career options available, trying them out through part-time jobs and internships, and starting to apply for career positions, fellowships, and graduate programs 9 to 12 months before they graduate. These steps can help students graduate with a career position or graduate school acceptance in hand as they graduate. Today, I'm going to meet the folks at the ICC, the Internship and Career Center, who are a big part of us reaching this goal. Let's go.
Hi, Chancellor May. Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm Julia. Why don't we take a tour of the ICC?
Sure, Julia, I'd like that.
We offer in-person appointments as well as virtual appointments, which gives students the flexibility to make appointments whenever they need and get their professional help.
How'd you get started?
I was in a program called Bio Launch, so
Okay.
that's
yes.
how they kind of like oriented me, and then they were like, oh, this might be a great opportunity to work on your professional skills. And
sure.
we have some peer advising offices in here as well.
Do we really have a lot of utilization on the ICC by our students?
Yeah, I think we do. I've seen a lot of students come in and really get help from all of our peers and career advisors, so I think they find it useful.
That's great.
We get a lot of companies that come through, especially near career fair times.
Yeah.
That's a great way for students to get involved.
And how about you? What are your career aspirations?
I am a pre-med student, so I'm hoping to enter the medical field one day.
Excellent.
In the future, I'm going to be working as a junior specialist at the UC Davis Medical Center.
Wonderful. Tell me about how you used the Internship and Career Center while you were a student and how that played into what you're doing now.
Yeah, so I was part of some of the Aggie Evo trips, going out to different companies, being able to interact with them. I also actually found Enterprise off of Handshake.
For me, I would say the ICC was very integral and influential in where I'm at now, because what I do is employment services, career services, and I actually worked at the Internship and Career Center. So I started off as a receptionist, and then from there had the opportunity to be an outreach student assistant, and then also part of the marketing team. And it really was just thanks to my supervisor that I had and how welcoming the ICC was.
What advice would you guys give to current students in terms of their search for a career and their use of the resources here on campus?
I would say just be open to different perspectives and opportunities. I think it's equally important to figure out, experiences and things that don't necessarily cater to your strengths as it is to, discover your passions. So just be open-minded about what opportunities there are for you.
So one more question. I want to hear about your future prospects. Tell me what you're doing now. Where do you want to be 5-10 years from now?
So currently right now, I'm waiting for branch manager positions to open up, waiting to apply for those. And 5-10 years from now, hopefully I'm in an area manager position with Enterprise, running the whole area by myself. I'm really excited for that.
Right now, it's just I'm learning the overall business component, especially the nonprofit sector and just businesses overall. And hopefully going back to school to get my master's. But for now, I think I'm good with just observing and learning.
And you're going to come back to UC Davis, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so my field within transportation planning, it's very broad. So within the next few years, I still want to discover my niche within transportation planning and possibly get into transit planning to improve multimodal access within the state of California.
So Marcy, you're the executive director here at the Internship and Career Center. How long have you been doing that?
I've been the director about 10 years, but I've been with the Internship and Career Center for 32.
Wow. And what have you seen in terms of how things have evolved here in your job?
Oh, they've changed so much from the time where the campus was much, much smaller. And obviously just the world of work has changed a lot.
So when I came here, I was very concerned about the placement of our students, and we started the Aggie Launch program. Can you tell us about how that's going?
It's going well. And I'm also just really grateful for your leadership on Aggie Launch, because you think about how important it is for students to have a career when they graduate, even if they're going to graduate school. It's the reason they're here. So there are lots of jobs on campus, for example, that really help students build their skills that are transferable. For example, driving a Unitrans bus. That's actually a very transferable skill that can catapult people into a lot of different directions. And I promise you, students that have Unitrans bus driver on their resume always have a great icebreaker when they sit down for an interview.
Marcy suggested I head over to Unitrans to learn more about the job opportunity that's available right now for our students.
Chancellor May, hello, how's it going?
So how many students do we have driving buses?
Pretty good estimate with everyone who's in training right now, probably around 150 to 160.
Is that typical for?
Not so much. It's definitely gotten better since the COVID years.
Oh, yeah.
Our goal eventually is to hit 175 drivers, which we're getting there. Hopefully by the next couple of years, we'll get to that point. We'll offer a lot better, reliable service.
So you think this is a pretty good job for our students?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You started out as a driver, I'm sure, before you were a trainer?
Yes, I was a driver for a couple of years before I became a trainer.
Alfredo offered to show me the ropes and teach me how to drive a double-decker bus. Man, I love my job. Well, today I learned about all we have to offer at UC Davis through our Internship and Career Center, how we help our students get started in their careers and find a job after they graduate and become successful doing that. Well, driving the bus is probably the most fun I'll have this month, but I also enjoyed meeting the people, learning how our graduates are succeeding in their careers. Gives you a great feeling inside to know that we've trained them well and that they're happy with what they've done here at UC Davis and that experience, and it's translated into some success. Well, this has been a lot of fun. You never know where you're going to see me, where that may be the Chancellor.